Exactly, it's 8:37. Maybe politics is to blame. TMZ's Casey Carver is in LA and joins us this morning. Good morning, Casey. Good to see you.
Good morning, you too.
So lots of people still talking about the Oscars and that huge Best Picture snafu. We've heard the explanation that there were two envelopes and that the wrong one was handed to the presenters, and on and on and on and on. Well, President Trump says he thinks he knows why this happened, right?
Yes, he loves to speak out on all these types of things, and of course he has an opinion. And he went on to say that the Best Picture snafu when Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway announced the wrong winner is because producers were too busy insulting him. They were too focused on politics and didn't have their act together, basically, is what he's saying, and they got what they deserved. He goes on to say he didn't feel like the Oscars were glamorous. He'd been there in the past, and they just didn't feel as glamorous this year, that something was missing.
Ratings were down this year, by the way, we should mention. I think, the year before there were more than 1,000 people that had watched. And this year, they didn't see the numbers that they saw the years before.
No, ratings were definitely down, but I bet you that people, they've probably gotten a lot of viral traffic due to that snafu, so maybe that helped the ratings a little bit for next year's viewings.
There you go, there you go. So I was so shocked by this story when I heard one of the healthiest people I've ever seen on TV, Biggest Loser trainer Bob Harper. He had a heart attack. I just think this is the guy who would transform these people's lives, and he would tell them to eat healthy, and he would show them what to eat, and he would show them how to work out, and yet he's the one that suffers a heart attack.
I know, it's very, very shocking news. It happened 2 weeks ago. He was in New York City with Bob Harper, as you mentioned. He's a host of a fitness show and a trainer, and probably in the best shape of almost anyone.
Yeah.
He was working out in New York. He had a massive heart attack. He was unconscious for 2 days.
Wow.
In fact, we're told that luckily there was a doctor working out at the same gym who performed CPR on him that kept him alive. He was spent 8 days in the hospital. At this point, he's still not cleared to fly back to New York or to LA. He's still in New York. We are told that right now he's limited to walking, but it tells you a lot about genetics. His mom died of a heart attack, so I guess no matter what rate of shape you're actually in, genetically you can still have problems, and we see that with him.
Yeah, that is scary. Thank you so much, Casey, for the update.
Thank you.
You can see TMZ weeknights at 11 p.m., weekdays at 3 p.m. here on Fox 4. You can also find a link to the show's website at fox4news.com.